Good chilly Monday morning. It's a balmy minus 29 degrees, probably minus 30 something with the wind chill. Brisk. So it's February now. How's your story been going? There's this energy right now, this vibiness of main character energy again. This circles around every spring because we are starting to get rejuvenated and ready to take action on those goals, plans, seeds that we have been planting since gosh knows how long. Like, you could be planting a seed from 5 years, or nourishing a seed to bloom from 5 years ago. You could be nourishing the seed to bloom from this past fall. You could be nourishing a seed that's blooming since the beginning of January. Either which way, things do be a bloomin'. So I was thinking about that today because an opportunity is coming my way personally. I've been putting a lot of hard work into myself and this social club that I belong to, Social Speaking Club, Toastmasters. And now we are coming into contest time. So when I first joined this club and they were talking about contest, it was kind of a, well, we'll see what we can do for you, but the club wasn't really into it. And then once we had our realignment that following January, the new executive of the club and the club in itself seemed pretty geared towards wanting to participate in contest. So my first step was I wanted to experience what the contest was like from whatever perspective I could take it from. And seeing as I was so new and couldn't be a contestant in it last year, I decided, because I was the PR for this group, that I would just go to the convention and to the contest, and I would get some really good pictures to post on our socials. But that was my goal, was just to show up there, check it out, network with some new people, and bring home some really good socials for the group to inspire, motivate and inspire this momentum and movement. So that was in April. But I think just before I went, or maybe even just after I went, the club in itself had a mock contest. So we went from no contest to mock contest, which was really fun. We only had a couple of speakers or whatever, but it was still fun. We did it all the way that we're supposed to, got the judges, got the timer, got the ballot counters, like the whole nines. We did it, even though it was mock and it wasn't going to count for really anything. We did it anyway. So now this contest season is here upon us, and we have at least 5 members that can qualify to compete, including myself. So I was thinking about it, and when I first joined and heard about contest, well, when I first joined the club, it was more of a get myself out there, socialize, learn how to speak all over again, because I was really upset with myself about losing my vocabulary and thinking I had lost the ability to string a sentence together and speak. So I felt a speaking club would be great. I digress. I kind of forgot where I was going with this. I'm just super excited that we all get to go. So when I first started, those were my goals. And then I heard about contest, and in my brain, I didn't think it was like a massive contest when I first heard about it. I thought it was just like in club. So I was just kind of looking at it as like a fun, throw my hat in the ring just for funsies kind of thing. And then learning all these different things as I went, and I was like, oh, there's a lot more to this than what I had originally thought, which is still okay and still a space that I wanted to show up in, right? But now that I've been doing a little bit of mentoring, youth, and mentoring other people in my club, contest, although fun, and contest great to win, and I want to be part of it and everything, but it's not my top priority anymore. Like before, it was just a silly little thing, and actually up until today, I realized today that the only reason I wanted to compete and win was to prove something to myself and certain people around me that, I was worthy enough. But then it made me stop and think and go, thinking about the people that all qualify. And there's one person that I know that like truly wants this. Like they would, I don't know, give an arm or a leg, and they're really good at speaking and really good at writing speeches. So in my heart and in my brain, like I still want to go, I still want to show up, I still want to have the opportunity to win, but winning's not what I want, right? That wouldn't fulfill me to my greatest extent. Yes, I would be ecstatic and overjoyed to have won, but that's like a fleeting 5-minute moment. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I won, and yeah, I can have that on my wall. But you know what would just bring my heart so much more joy is to watch this other person win it. Because they are putting in the work really hard. Like, I put in my work, but I know I could put in more work. Like, if it was something that I truly wanted, I would be eating at it because I'm so hungry for it. But I'm not there for that in this space. And that surprises me because I thought that's what I wanted. No, I want to watch this other person succeed in this space because they want it so bad. They are so hungry for it, and not to prove anything to anybody but themselves. And they want to share a message. And I think that is so beautiful and so worth winning that I would love to just compete beside them. So that, you know, like in the Olympics, you have a team, whether it's like a relay race or a pole vault or whatever, it's a team, and maybe one person on that team gets gold and then the rest get whatever, or everybody gets an option for whatever. But the point is that team is there to support each other, and of course to have more opportunity to win for your country or whatever, your club. But just to be part of that team that helps that person succeed, that is so delicious to me. That is where my passion runs. Not that I don't think I could succeed. And then that brought me to this whole other place. Like, the reason I don't care to win or whatever is because I'm already winning. I feel like a winner already, like 1,000% winner, because I know how much work I have put in to the whole mechanism of it all in this year. I know how much work I have put into myself. I know that the skills and things that I have been working on have improved. So just having the opportunity to compete, that's winning for me. And if I get to compete at the next level, that's winning for me too. Like, I already walk in a winner. So for me to win, yeah, that'd be extra gravy, but I'm already winning there. So for somebody else who wants it more than me, I would love to be part of that. I would love to be part of their story for that. So that's why I said, how is your story unfolding this year so far? Because we've only been at it for a little month and a few days. But big things are showing now. Like, big cracks or big builds are showing right now. Showing us the way or showing us not the way. And how do you feel about that? Like, where are you actually sitting with that? I really had to sit down and clear out my own stuff with that today, because I was pretty surprised as to, like, that whole needing to prove something, then taking that off the table and realizing that I already feel good about where I'm at with what I got, and anything extra is gravy. It's a really good feeling. And then that way, like, with the no expectation of winning or losing, just feeling like a winner regardless, you can lose and still feel good. You might feel, well, that sucks, but whatever. I still made it here. I still made it this far, and there's always next year too, right? Same thing as, like, one of my friends at the club has a YouTube channel, just like I do, and sharing his skills and unique talents. And he was talking about his subscribers and how he's only at like so many subscribers for a moment, and then all of a sudden one day it kind of like bloomed up a little bit, and he was pretty psyched about that. And I loved that he shared that story, because I've had my channel for about 2 years now, and when I first started I was a little anxious and was like, oh, why isn't anybody viewing my videos and da-da-da-da. But then I just kind of let that go and realized, you know what, you're not doing this to get views, Tiffany. You're doing this to practice. You're doing this to share yourself, to get used to that space, to practice your speaking abilities and all that jazz. So I didn't care about the subscribers as much or the likes or anything. This was just something for me. And then here within this, since fall, I think, I started noticing growth on my channel. It's not much growth, but there's growth, and I feel like a winner. Like, whether I have 10 subscribers or 10,000 subscribers or 4 likes or 4,000 likes, it's all the same vibration for me. I am freaking psyched that if I have 1 person or 10,000 people, it's psyched. That is the energy, that is the vibe, and that is where a person lives, and that is what the energy of winning is, and the energy of the main character should be, is that you're doing things for yourself, you're putting out your own authenticity, you're letting your light shine, and other people that are of the same resonance feel into that, and they will support you, right? It's kind of like that channel I had the other day about teamwork makes the dream work, and then I had something about Taylor Swift and how all of her support teams all around her are the reason why she is in the space that she is. She didn't do it on her own. She couldn't do it on her own. She had to draw people, magnetize people towards her with her skills, gifts, and abilities, with her authenticity and her uniqueness, with her kind heart. And once all these people gathered around and felt into what she was trying to do, they were like, yes, let's help this person make the dream work, right? These are messages that people need, and she has helped so many countless young ladies anyways, and probably young boys and everything in between, feel into some heart spaces that they just probably didn't have the words for, and she brought them, you know what I mean? So feel into what you know you do well. That whole affirmations don't just have to be 1, 2, 3 little word mantras. Affirmation is affirming to yourself what you know to be true about what you like and what you don't like. And if you like that affirmation, you like this thing about you, then keep affirming that about yourself and look for more things to affirm about that about yourself. And if you don't like things that you're affirming, then that gives you the opportunity to observe it, play with it, switch it around until you get to a space that you like about that. And then you can still keep, feeling into those spaces and affirm what you like and affirm what you don't like. And that will take you to all the places. That being said, I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great week, and stay cozy, my friends.